First of all, we would also like to thank all the speakers who've been here today. Deans Frank Brown and Jay Cohen, our guest speaker, Gilbert Blastang, and Dominic and Mauricio. Your words of wisdom are truly appreciated by this class. And now, with all due respect, it's time for the segment of this program that everyone's really been waiting for. So for those of you who don't know us, my name is Ankit.
And I'm Naush.
I'm Indian.
I'm Pakistani.
I'm a Hindu.
I'm Muslim.
I started right here in sunny Singapore.
And I started in freezing cold Fontainebleau.
I have finally found a job.
And I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm wearing a Nehru suit today.
And I'm just wearing a regular old suit.
I love ladies' night at Attica.
And I love ladies, but I'm banned from Attica. So before we were chosen to do the speech, some of you guys don't know, but a couple of weeks ago, Ankit and I had not met. We'd spent the whole year unknowingly avoiding each other. When he was in Singapore, I was in Fonty, and when he was dining in Barbizon with 10 people from 17 different countries, I was in Singapore going through the menu at Uncle's and karaokeing into the late night with the best singers on this side of the Ayaraja Expressway.
At the very last minute, we decided to do this speech together. The reason being that we did not feel that any one person's experience of INSEAD is truly representative of the year that we've all had. I mean, think about it. This is INSEAD. Strangers brought together with very little in common and sharing an experience of a year that's unimaginable and unlike any other that bonds us for life.
This year has meant so much to all of us, and we're truly honored for the opportunity to share the stage and speak to you today. It's very hard to sum up 10 months in 8 minutes, maybe 10, but we're going to give it a shot. And if we suck, you're going to wish we did art of communication.
We all came to INSEAD for different reasons, with different expectations and different goals. Some came here to learn various business disciplines, some to steer their careers in new and often unknown directions. Some just weren't happy and needed a change. And then there were others who hit the jackpot and won a 12-month company-sponsored vacation. INSEAD has brought us experiences that few of us could have imagined in the anxious months before this program began. Amazing, long-held traditions, as well as a lot of new ones, filled all of our weeks and helped us create some amazing, long-lasting memories. INSEAD is the business school that doesn't sleep. Even with millions of things going on at the same time, we all tried our best to not miss a single event.
In Fontainebleau, we had the famous chateau parties and dinners, which is just so unique to INSEAD.
While in Singapore and the private islands of Southeast Asia, we danced through the night and got better acquainted with each other.
Our class, 25 couples. Our class witnessed the magnificent 50th anniversary monsoon ball at Mount Faber here in Singapore.
While the Mamelion and summer balls in Fontainebleau were just legendary.
We became closer to nature, whether it was diving with sharks in Tioman,
or avoiding boars in Fontainebleau.
We showcased our musical talents at Walla Walla and the Cabaret, whilst taking over de facto ownership of the chicest bar 60 kilometers south of Paris, the unforgettable The Shaker. And also, worth a mention is our class's achievement of single-handedly keeping the travel industry afloat. With massive trips to the NBA Olympics in Barcelona, the Formula One race in Kuala Lumpur, skiing in Chamonix, and topped off with last week where we had not one, not two, but 300 INSEAD students in Sri Lanka to reaffirm our ties and friendships before we all set sail on the next step of our lives and careers. Finally, at which other business school can you have a pool party with a dean at 8 in the morning? Just check out the yearbook cover.
I have a feeling your diploma is going to be blank. Yes, if I had the opportunity, I would definitely be back at INSEAD and do it over again. But since our request to extend INSEAD into P6 and P7 has been declined, I have decided that I will come back as a partner instead. So to my future wife, wherever she may be, please start preparing for a GMAT. We also try to go back and think of some of the more difficult moments at INSEAD. And there were quite a few of them as well, right? There were disheartening job rejections and strenuous exam weeks. But surprisingly, even these difficult times brought back some of the most cherished memories during this past year. The job rejections were always followed by our closest friends providing us support and encouragement. I mean, most of us remember ringing the ding bell, right? Yeah, it was always followed by consolation, encouragement, and laughs. And of course, the beer kept flowing too. And then the tough exam weeks as well, they were always followed by the best celebrations and people putting things into perspective.